Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today. Thank you so very much. Thanks to the trolls for commenting down in the comment section and giving me some views. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone is appreciated over here. I appreciate you. I truly do. Moving right along, y'all. Y'all know what's coming next year. You know. Some of y'all are prepared and some of you are not. Some of you have filed taxes and some of you have never, ever, never in your life filed taxes. Never. Take that chance no matter what. Some of y'all get caught and some of y'all don't. Some of y'all get put in jail and some of y'all don't. Some of y'all just like taking that chance with almost anything in life. Okay? You take a chance. Some of y'all lose and some of y'all don't. But me, myself, and I don't like taking chances. I have one life to live, y'all. And so do you. And I don't want to spend not one day in jail. One. Not a second, not a minute. Now day. Not one. But if that's what you like and that's okay and you don't mind spending time away from your family members, your children, lose your job, lose your livelihood, lose your significant other, your husband, your boyfriend, your fiance. If you don't mind, then go right ahead. But people, like I said, y'all, they don't believe it can happen to them. But as you know, technology is so much better from way back when. Now, we're talking today about people who don't pay their taxes. Never have, and they say they never will. Teaching their children bad habits. And most of them are the ones living on the system. And some of them are not. Some of them are poor people getting too many taxes taken out of their paychecks because they cannot claim enough on their taxes. The children have left the nest and you got nobody to claim. So you decide, I'm going to hide assets. I'm going to try to hide some money, but you can't now. Everything is digital. They can catch up with you, okay? I would never tell anybody to not pay their taxes. Never. I'm going to play these videos for you. And when you listen to them, maybe, just maybe, you might figure out some type of way to save. Stop living above your means so you can pay your taxes. If you put a Democrat in office, let me tell you something right now, people who don't know. They believe in going up on your taxes. Why? To pay for the people that are sitting on the system getting government funds. They believe in raising high taxes. Do you hear me, people who don't have anyone else to claim? Even you Democrats, I'm talking to y'all too. They believe in raising your taxes. And you're going to vote for this? You're going to vote for them to raise your taxes, to take more money from you? And you're already struggling? You say you can barely eat? You can't take care of your family? And you're going to vote for them to raise your taxes even higher? Then something is wrong with you in the head. It's got to be. Got to be. Lord have mercy. Let me move right along. Here we go with the first video, y'all. Okay? Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do that for me. And thank you for buying me a coffee. Thank you for giving me PayPal, Cash App. Thank you so very much, y'all. I appreciate it. And thank you for buying my soap and perfume. And thank you for going over there to knickknackhaven.com. Yes, here it comes. Look at this, y'all. This thing is amazing. Do y'all know what that is? Put it on down in the comments section. I Tried the Google lens. It's saying that it is a Celtic stoneware mug. You see the symbol on the front? There's another symbol on the back. If I tell you this thing is so heavy, whew, don't even think about it. Don't think about throwing this at your husband, your children, nobody, because you will unalive them right away. It's beautiful. I'm telling y'all, it is beautiful. I love it. I almost want to keep it for myself. What do you drink out of this, huh? Beer? Expensive wine? What? Put it on down in the comment section. Put it on down there. But it's beautiful. One more thing. knickknackhaven.com. Go there, and look at this. This is beautiful right here. I don't know what this is. Is this a sake cup? Is it for sake? Sake. It's about 3 inches tall, y'all. But it is so cute. See, I don't know what I'm doing. You see, I don't. But there's design here. Let me go over here. There's a design here. It's butterfly, flowers. Just cute. Just overall cute. Okay? It's vintage. Both of these items are vintage. And this one is signed under the bottom. Signed. All right. Move right along. All right, here's the first video. No federal income taxes. I don't know why they keep saying that. I have no idea. I don't know if that's true or not, y'all. I have no idea. Okay. I've been lazy lately because I've been doing too many things. I'm going to have to cut some stuff. I'm going to cut it. All right. Here we go. Listen to what they say.
So everyone has been losing their minds over this question. What happens to the people on SSI, SSDI, and food stamps if federal income tax is eliminated?
That ain't gonna never happen, I don't think. But they're gonna have to put something else in its place if they do eliminate federal income taxes coming out of your paycheck, your hard-working paycheck that you work so hard for. Who wouldn't love that? Who wouldn't? Hell, why didn't somebody think of this when I was working hard at a job? Why?
Let's talk about it. First off, let's be real. Wealthy people are sick and tired of their money funding a system that's been bled dry by people who figured out how to game it.
And they still want to take more from the wealthy. The other video said that wealthy people don't pay taxes. Well, they smart if they don't. Hell, they pay y'all. They pay taxes. They tired of y'all online telling them to pay more taxes. Tax the rich. Take all their damn money. You wouldn't want nobody doing that to your ass. You wouldn't. You done made all this money, built your empire, and then you want people to take half. They want you to give them half more, 60%, 70, hell, 80. Maybe you just only keep 20 or 30%. That ain't right. That is not right.
And let's not act like we don't know what I'm talking about.
Right.
We're talking about generational welfare. People who have no intention of getting off of assistance because they don't have to. But now, let's separate the real ones from the freeloaders. Disabled veterans, people who are actually born with severe disabilities, that's different.
Right.
They didn't choose that life. They actually need the support.
Correct.
Eliminating federal income tax does not have to leave them stranded. You see, when you cut out income tax and replace it with the tariff-based system, imports pay their share.
Who wouldn't like that? Who would not like that? You know who. The people who are working, who have a lot of kids, and they file their taxes and they get a big refund. People like that wouldn't like it. But the working class people who don't have children at home, or the working class people who make good money, they would love that. They would love if they don't have to pay federal taxes like that anymore. Okay? Maybe they can raise the retail tax or something like that in their state. Oh, they would hate that, raising retail tax. Maybe it'll teach y'all how to budget then if they raise the taxes and you retail tax, and you won't be doing all that damn shopping that you really can't afford. Okay? You'll live within your means, just maybe.
Every product coming into this country gets taxed. The U.S. stops footing the bill for the rest of the world, and now foreign companies are funding programs that actually matter for the people that need it. What's the result? More money stays in your pocket. When your paycheck isn't being chopped down by federal income tax, people have more spending power, meaning more economic growth.
And they will spend more as well, okay? Some of y'all don't really know economics. That's why y'all be online looking like a damn fool all the time. It is, that's why.
More private sector solutions, and yes, more support for the people who genuinely need it.
Exactly.
And the states, they need to step it up. Every single state has something that's called the Protected Persons Act. That means they're legally obligated to take care of vulnerable individuals.
Right. Why the federal government got to do it? Why you can't do it within your state, taking care of the people who need food, taking care of the people, who need income, who needs help? Why the federal government got to get involved, okay? They supposed to be helping y'all with something else other than your constituents that you should be taking care of, the states. But now, the federal government has to give you money so you can feed the people in your state who said that they hungry and they can't get a job because they got too many damn children. Why should the state? Why? They can't even answer that, y'all. They can't.
Will shift from federal waste to targeted state-level programs.
Right.
What's the bottom line? The people that are screaming doom and gloom, they don't know what they're talking about. They're fear-mongering, plain and simple. And the wealthy, they're about to play the game smarter than ever. And that's where the specialized trust comes in.
You ain't finna get over on us anymore. There's a plan coming. We sick of y'all talking about take our damn money when we pay more taxes than any of y'all. We about to put our foot down on y'all damn neck.
Because if you think the people with real money are going to sit back and let the government figure it out for them, you're out of your mind. They're going to structure their wealth, protect their assets, and stay ahead of the system, just like they always have. The question is, will you, when in Rome, do as the Romans do? Continue to like and follow the business giant.
They are going to protect their assets. We ain't finna let y'all take all our damn money because you mad and jealous because we got a lot of money that we made and earned. We worked for that money. We did. We started businesses. We are ambitious. We don't sit back and cry about what we don't have. We go out there and we do something about it. That's how we became wealthy. Everybody sells a product. You can't say you're making money off the little people's back. Everybody sells something. You buying something from somebody, from a business. Oh yeah, that's what they say. Oh, you're making money off the little people. They ain't just making money off the little people. They're making money off the wealthy people, the rich people who can buy their products, the rich people who can afford it. Yes, and the little people who think they can afford it. The ones who's living above their means. Those people right there. Moving right along, okay? If you don't file, this is what this guy said. This is what can happen to you.
So, what happens if you don't file taxes? The truth is, the IRS will file a return for you, which may sound convenient, but the truth is, they get reports on your income from banks, employers, even cash and payment apps, people like PayPal. They report to the IRS, so the IRS knows you've got income. They assess a tax, but they don't give you the deductions or the credits that you deserve.
See? See how the government knows? The IRS know everything that's in your bank account? Your Venmo, your PayPal, your Cash App, your Chime, whatever platform, okay, that you put money in and take money out, they're going to know. The government knows your business, y'all. Is that okay with you? Put it on down there. So you can't hide nothing unless you got cash. That's why some people say, I only take cash. I only take cash. That lets me know that they are hiding money. That's okay. As long as I can get a damn deal, I don't care what you hiding. Hell, it ain't me. It ain't me got to deal with the IRS. It ain't me.
What this means to you, you get a tax bill you didn't file, and the bill's for more than if you had filed because you would have taken the deductions and credit you deserve.
So you get a bill because they know what you got in your bank account. They know what you got from your online money. They know. So you're going to get a bill. And what do people do? Do they pay their bills? Some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them get mad and upset. But then that's on you. You caused your problem. Nobody else did. Okay? Y'all, a new day is coming. It has already started.
The truth is, it's almost impossible to live off the grid these days, given databases and the way our culture works. So, if you owe taxes...
And not only that, it's hard to live off the grid because they got cameras every damn where. Unless you're going to live in the woods. Hell, they might even have cameras in the woods. Cameras everywhere. Near your house, on the street. How do you think they catch these criminals, y'all? So damn fast. Cameras everywhere. They follow you. They follow your car. They follow you. People got Ring cameras. Cameras everywhere you go.
If you haven't filed, file the return. Get the lowest balance due that you can possibly get, and then work out a payment arrangement. It's a lot easier than not filing, getting penalties for not filing, and having the IRS assess more tax than you actually owe. Do you need help filing past returns? Hit the link in my profile.
Go on over there to his thing and hit that link. Let me tell you something. The IRS will work with you if you call them. You get a bill, you don't pay, you scared. A lot of people are afraid of the IRS. I don't know why. They work with you. I remember when I was married to my husband, we had a $3,000-something bill. Call him on the phone and say, hell, I can't pay this, I can't pay it. You know, I ain't had no kids to claim. The hell, they was all gone from home. They worked it out. We told them how much we made. Really and truly, they know how much you make. They tried to do a high. I said, nope, you're going to cut it. I got other bills. Nope. I think I only paid $100 a month. I just gave them a low balance so I can really pay more than that, okay? Just in case I have a rough month, you know. Try to get it low as you can, just in case you have a rough month and you can't pay that $200, $300, you know, monthly IRS bill. Get it low, but pay it more than that. That's what I'm trying to say. Moving right along. I know somebody who didn't pay their taxes for years and years and years. They got caught. Went to jail. Still refused to pay once they got caught. Went to jail. I don't know how long they was in jail. I know about 2 more other people too. So don't think you can't get caught because you can. Don't think they won't do nothing to you because they can. And sometimes they will. Don't listen to some people. Your ass be in jail crying.
I used to work with this guy that doesn't file taxes. He never has, and he never started. I asked him why. He said, if I don't file, they'll never know.
So if you never file your taxes, are you going to be completely off the grid? Will the IRS never come after you? Well, let me tell you what I know. Normally, if you're working a job, then the IRS already has the information on you. They know how much you make, especially if it's a W-2 or 1099. So the IRS is receiving that information versus what you file. So if you never file your tax return, what the IRS would first do is, based on the information they already have, they'll calculate to see whether you're due a refund.
See, I know this happened to a neighbor of mine. Husband worked a part-time job, claimed his main job, and she claimed her income, but they didn't claim the part-time job. IRS sends them a letter. Now, this was way back like in the early 2000s. Sends them a letter telling them that you did not claim this income on your taxes. So they had to end up making payments because they didn't claim. So yeah, they can catch you. They can.
Or if you may owe money. If they see that you're due a refund, they really don't even care. They're not even going to send you any notice for unfiled returns because that's your loss. But on the other hand, if they do some calculations, they see that you were going to potentially owe money, then they're going to send you a letter saying you need to file your tax return. And if you don't file your tax return, they're going to file what's called a substitute tax return on your behalf. This one.
Listen well. Listen very well for the people who don't believe they will get caught, who don't believe nothing will happen to them. Listen very well, y'all.
Happen until like 3, 4, 5 years later until the unfiled return. And for this reason, the IRS will generally go after higher income taxpayers. Let's say if you make over $400,000, they're certainly going to be looking at those unfiled returns.
They really want that money right there if you making a whole lot. But the person I know, they was making hell, I think under $50,000. They still went after them. The IRS is greedy, y'all. They greedy like some of y'all.
Say you worked a job or W-2 or 1099 and they saw on their records that you made over $400,000, you're definitely going to be getting a letter from the IRS. Mm-hmm. So the bottom line is IRS has ways to see whether you will owe money or if you're worth for them to go after, to see how much they will generate in unpaid taxes.
Now, they're not going to go after you after they do this. They look at your income, how much you made. And they see, oh, this is a low income earner. Hell, we probably going to owe them. So we ain't going after you because you ain't going to owe nothing. Now, if you know that you the type of person that ain't going to owe nothing, then maybe you don't have to file. Just maybe you don't, okay? But I guess they want to keep records of you. Records. But really and truly, they got a record of you because they know how much you make. They got a record.
And if they run their own calculations, if they see that, you're not a person worth going after,
right,
they won't generate enough money, they will not come after you even if you haven't filed. So sometimes if you don't file, you're losing out because at the end of the day, the IRS only has a certain amount of it.
Right, you could be losing out. Hell, you could be getting a refund, especially if you got children. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, damn near 20 kids. You might be missing out. Government refund. That's the part I don't understand right there, y'all. People working. They don't have that much taxes taken out because they're claiming every damn thing. And then at the end of the year, they claim again their children and whatever else. And then they get more money than what they took out. How does that happen? They get a refund of more than what the government took out of their paychecks. How does that happen? I'm not a CPA, so I don't know. Maybe I can put it on down there in the comment section.
Agents they can assign cases to, so they cannot order everyone, obviously, so they have to pick and choose.
So they have to pick and choose who they're going to go after. And most likely it's going to be the rich people. Look at the celebrities. James Brown. A lot of other people went after celebrities. Millionaires, billionaires. You got all that damn money and you can't pay your taxes. But y'all, I'm going to tell you. Don't listen to people. Don't be like people. Pay your bills. Whether it's the IRS bills, your light bill, your mortgage, your rent, whatever you got. You got to survive, y'all, okay? I don't understand people get put out of their houses. I can understand if maybe you lost your job, something like that. But if you're on the same job and you're still making the same pay, but you're going to lose your house. Your necessities always come first. Always. You're going to pay your rent and mortgage first because, hell, you got to have somewhere to live, okay? You got to pay your utilities because you got to have the damn lights on. You got to have heat. You got to have air conditioning. You just got to have it, okay? Why do y'all do that? Why? And I would say you might need to have a car, especially if you're not on the bus system. But if you can't afford a car, hell, you might have to move to a bus system. Some of y'all just got to use some damn common sense, y'all. And you got to budget your groceries. Budget, okay? You can't have steak, hams, and ribs. You can't do it, all right? You can't have that lobster. You just can't do it. You got to live within your means, not above your damn means. That's why a lot of y'all in trouble right now. You caused it. You. But you want to blame the government? You want to talk about people who talk about you because you don't do what you're supposed to do as a parent, as a husband, as a wife? And you're out here putting all your damn information on social media. And you don't expect nobody to talk about you. We know you kind of cuckoo if that's what you're thinking. All right? Go down in the comment section and tell me what you think about what they said. Have you ever been in trouble with your taxes? Do you know someone? Have you tried to tell someone? Have you tried to help someone? But they ignored you and did what they want to do. And now they crying and begging you. With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.